Hi everyone, it's Chloe here from the Chloe Bruce Academy, and today we're going to do a 20-minute de-stress yoga flow, which is great for anxiety also. It's going to be a nice slow-paced stretch, so it's great to do first thing in the morning when you wake up or just before bed, just to relax and help you unwind from your day. If you have a bolster, feel free to grab one to sit on for the first part of today's sequence. If not, a yoga mat will do, or some carpet, whatever you have in your home. So without further ado, let's get started. So start in a comfortable seated position. You don't have to be cross-legged if this is uncomfortable for you. You can place one leg in front of the other, or you can place your legs out in front of you like so, entirely up to you. And when you're comfortable, just relax your whole body, and we're going to do 10 deep breaths together, in through the nose and out through the nose. So when you're ready, let's get going with those 10 breaths. Feel free to close your eyes like I am, and also really focus on where you're breathing. So you really want to be breathing deep into the belly, not up into your chest. And let's continue. When you've done your 10, feel free to open your eyes if you haven't already. And we're going to work on the neck first. So we're going to take a deep breath in, and on the exhale you're just going to lean your head down towards one side and breathe out. Inhale, bring your head back to neutral, and exhale the other side. One more time on both sides. Inhale up, sit nice and tall. Exhale, just lean that head down to one side. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, come back up. And on the exhale this time, you're going to go forward. Try to get your chin towards your chest. Inhale, back up. Exhale, back. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last time, take it back. And come back to center. Good. From here, you're just going to do 4 rotations forwards, 4 circles with the head. And 4 the other way. ready, come back to center. Good. From here, we're just going to lean down to one side, take the opposite arm up, and inhale up, and take it to the opposite side. Inhale up, and once more on each side. So now come off your bolster if you haven't already. So we're going to take one leg behind, like so. So our legs are in this shape. And we're going to place one hand behind us. We're going to take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, we're just going to lift through the hips, come up, throw your hips forward, and then lean over towards one side. And you're going to take the gaze towards the hand before returning back to center. So again, we're going to do that 2 more times. Deep breath in. On the exhale, take it back. Hips up. And return to center. And one more time. Good. And change sides. Switch the legs. And 3 of those on the opposite side. Work with your breath. Take a deep inhale, and on the exhale, start to move back. Good. And then we're going to come through into our child's pose. We're going to take our knees wide of the mat, however wide you wish today. And toes touching behind. We're going to sit back on the heels. And then from there, deep breath in, and on the exhale, start folding forward, walking those hands forward. Really stretch out with the fingertips. And then feel free to rest your head on the floor. And then just walk your hands back up and come into all fours for me. So bring your knees in slightly narrower, hands stacked under shoulders, knees stacked under hips. Now watch this next sequence of moves. It's going to be a real nice flowing movement with the breath. So we're going to sit back onto our heels into like a child's pose. And on the inhale, we're going to come up through cat. So really round the back, then drop the hips, coming into up dog. And then on the exhale, we're going to reverse it. So we're going to come back through cow this time into our child's pose. So on the inhale, come forward, arch through the back, dip the hips, coming up into that side back bend, and then reverse it. Exhale through cow and sit back into child's pose. And we're going to do that 4 more times. Just working with your own breath. Good, and then when you've done your 4, you're going to tuck the toes under, lift the knees, punch the hips up, and we're going to come into our downward dog. Now you can have the legs bent like so, and just really start to move hips side to side and move within this pose. You can feel free to start straightening through the legs, pedaling the legs if you wish. Good. And then when you're ready, we're going to lift one leg up, extend out, and then just bring it through the center of your hands, and then come down. We're going to go into pigeon. So we're going to bring this front leg forward as much as you wish, remembering that the more horizontal your shin is to the front of the mat, the more intense this stretch will be. So bring it to where you feel the stretch today. Flex the foot just to protect the knee, and then you can feel free to come down onto your elbows, your forearms. You can come flat if you wish, or you can remain upright, entirely up to you. A few more breaths here. Good. Then what I want you to do is roll back onto a seated position, extend both legs out into straddle, and bring your hands to your temples. Take an inhale, and then exhale, you're going to bring elbow towards knee, and then inhale up, exhale, elbow towards knee. We're going to do around 4 of these on each side. If you want a little bit more today, you can take it to the floor. So come behind your knee to the floor and then come back up. Good. And then when you've done your 4 on each side, 8 in total, we're going to take pigeon on the opposite side. So bend that front knee, come over, lift the hips, and let's go down into pigeon. Entirely up to you where you go. You can remain upright, you can come down into your forearms, or flat to the floor. Entirely up to you. We're going to do 6 deep breaths here. When you're ready, come back up, and we're going to swing the back leg round in front of us, and we're going to just switch legs. So bring the opposite leg in, and we're going to come into a one-legged forward fold, working with the breath. So we're going to take a nice deep breath in. You can raise your arms if you wish, and then on the exhale, just come forward as far as you can, trying to keep a nice straight back. Take the arms up and down. Do another few more of these. And then when you're ready, we can switch sides. Opposite leg comes forward, take the arms up, and come forward on an exhale. The last one, just try and go down as far as you can. Good. Now we need to put both legs out in front and just gently lower yourself back, one vertebrae at a time, coming into our laying down position. Extend through the arms. Now we need to take a big inhale, and on the exhale lift the legs off the floor, arms off the floor, really stretch.